It was just an ordinary Thursday at the Longview Animal Care and Adoption Center in Longview, Texas, but it's one that somehow managed to launch them into the viral stratosphere online. Shelter director Chris Kemper often takes pictures around the office to share on their Facebook page. On this day, Chris spotted vet tech Aaron Dryden's pet lamb acting goofy in the hallway. Since Aaron adopted Ursula the lamb at birth, the pair share a close bond, and all of the other staff members love seeing the happy little lamb following Aaron around during the workday. As Chris walked out of his office, he saw Ursula skipping along behind lead animal care technician Nina Allen, who was on her way to the surgical suite. The sight of the skipping lamb brought a smile to Chris' face, so he decided to share that happy visual with their fans online. "She's like a puppy, but she gets excited and she starts jumping," Chris said. He started recording video of Nina and Ursula dancing together, then uploaded it to Facebook with a disco jingle and lyrics spoofing the Whitney Houston song, "I Want to Dance with Somebody. I want to dance with somebody, some body who loves me." The caption read, "The video is done in slow motion so you really get a good look at the exuberant little lamb kicking up her heels. She gets some serious height in those joyful leaps. It's also hilarious watching Nina jumping gamely into the air as well, and you can tell the whole office is entertained by both their 2- and 4-legged coworkers. Our thought was, let's just post this. It will make some people laugh, and it keeps us in the Facebook cycle until the next morning," Chris explained, but the video did just a teensy bit better than that. By the time Chris logged in the next morning, the video had already been viewed 2.8 million times on Facebook alone. Before the day was out, the shelter had been contacted by media outlets from all over the country, drawing even more clicks and likes to their shelter's page. Now, a couple of years later, their video has been viewed over 8 million times on Facebook. At the time, Chris said they hoped the added traffic would result in added help for the animals they serve. "We want people in driving distance, Shreveport, Tyler, Dallas, wherever. We want them to think, wow, I'm going to drive to that facility because they care about what they're doing. That's what we hope the outcome is." Fingers crossed that Ursula and Nina's adorable dancing really put the shelter front and center in people's minds. They're doing such important work that it's nice to see them sharing the happiness that animals bring to people's lives. Watch Ursula doing her disco dance in the video below, and be sure to share to spread their message even further. We've got another captivating tale to unveil. Stay tuned till the very end, and I guarantee it will stir a wellspring of emotions within you, leaving tears glistening in your eyes. Even veterinarians do not always fight for the life of pets. Dogs are euthanized, considering their treatment inappropriate. Got into such a situation in a dog named Robin. The state animal shelter considered it irrational to spend resources on the treatment of this dog. Robin had a broken paw and the dog had limited mobility for obvious reasons. When no one came for the pet in due time, they began to prepare Robin for euthanasia. And now the dog is lying on the table in the veterinarian's office. The veterinarian forcibly took away the poor animal from the owners. The dog had not been sheared for many years, but now the pet has changed. But Robin trusted people. Expecting euthanasia, the dog still reached out to the veterinarian with his usual friendliness. But everything was ready. 5 minutes remained until the last injection. And at the most crucial moment, something happened that no one expected. The dog stood on the table, put its front paws on the man's shoulders and asked for petting. And the veterinarian's hand trembled. Few people can endure the gaze of devoted eyes, standing with a syringe in their hand. Everyone present was surprised by the behavior of Robin, as well as the fact that the dog, despite the pain, found the strength to rise. As it turned out, touching scenes work wonders. The veterinarian was so touched that he found an organization that took up the treatment of this dog. The mongrel looked like a pile of rocks when the vets caught it. But now you definitely don't recognize this dog. So Robin got into the hands of Vet Ranch animal rescue volunteers, where his paw was quickly set and fixed. Soon the dog stood up. It breaks my heart to understand how easily the dog was cured, while with the same ease in another shelter they wanted to euthanize the dog. But conscience still prevailed, and now the dog seems to love life even more than before. Now Robin is happy, This kind dog continues to give warm hugs, but already to his mistress. His paw is doing well, and the dog, most likely, did not even realize how close he was to death, and it's all thanks to the amazing people who work at Vet Ranch, who are not afraid to take responsibility for someone who was originally tamed by others. Dear friends, that concludes today's offerings. I sincerely hope that you found both of these stories to your liking. If they resonated with you, I kindly request you to share and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for being a part of our community.